Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is such an exciting day for me because I'm going to look at everything I bought in September, and I bought a lot apparently because I put everything back in the boxes and it's just an enormous amount. I don't think I've ever purchased as much within 1 month. This September was really fruitful. Without further ado, let's start. As I said, I put everything in the boxes and still there are some products outside, and we've got a box like this. I decided to give myself this beautiful present Halloween collection from Odin's Eye with Angelica Nyquist. She has such a beautiful, interesting name, and I'm always scared to mispronounce it. So this is the collaboration, and I purchased the whole bundle. And also, I ordered something from Kaleidos, which is now probably one of my favorite brands. I actually discovered Kaleidos quite recently, which is a shame because now they've got a few collections, and I've even heard some people saying that they're in their less popular era right now. They haven't come out with anything that they originally were doing. In the first place, it was the brand that said, okay, we're a Chinese brand. In Asian market, people like less pigmented shades, less pigmented eyeshadow palettes, but we are going to go with something bold, something colorful, and hence their first collections, they were full of color indeed. But the last collection was more on a very beautiful, glamorous, yet not very colorful vibe. So, and I actually really loved it, even though it's not a super expensive brand, but if you order, a couple of products, it comes to quite a big amount of money. So I haven't purchased anything from that collection. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's something like Alma Viva, something like that. Is my lash okay? But yeah, maybe next month they might be doing the Black Friday. I'm definitely purchasing something from the last collection. It's one of my favorite makeup brands right now because I got a couple of different products just to, try out and get the feel of the brand, and I fell in love with all of them, even with the ones that maybe not so good for me like color-wise, but I really love the way they work. This is the Lip Clay Vault. I think they have around like 5, 6, or 7 right now, and each vault comes with 4 different matte velvet lipsticks. They stay on your lips for a long time. However, unlike many other velvet or like matte lipsticks, they don't dry out as much that you would feel that kind of layer over dry paint or something. It's just sometimes so uncomfortable to wear those lipsticks. But these lipsticks are very different. Look at the packaging. One of the reasons why I fell in love with this brand, I look at some of the brands and they have good quality, but the packaging I just don't want to buy it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to reach for it. These ones, they are so nice. First of all, really good style, and also just like the feel. They use the materials that feel nice. This one is the, I would say, most neutral Vault, and it's called Polar Placid. The theme is something icy cold, something like without much color. They have nude shades here from nude 9 to nude, so 9, 10, 11, 12. In other Vaults, they have a bigger variety, but I just really wanted to get myself some nudes for every day. I really want to get some other colors in the future because they have beautiful, vibrant pink and red colors. They also have bold, interesting colors like greenish, bluish, dark color, or like almost black purple color. Later, I will do something more different from like, nude shades, but these are just perfect nude shades right here. And I'm going to swatch them for you on my hand. Pink Himalayan. Another thing about these lipsticks, unlike again some velvet matte lipsticks, they don't emphasize the texture of your lips. Like if you have a lot of texture, and all of us have texture, but like some people have it less or more. Girls with fillers, they basically don't really have it. But like if you have the texture, which is normal, some velvet or matte lipsticks, they might kind of emphasize it, but these don't. They kind of smooth out this texture of your lips, which looks beautiful. Next one, Tundra. let's swatch and compare. Again, these are shades that come one after another, so there shouldn't be much difference. That's the idea. But look at this. The difference is slightest. The first one, the pink Himalayan, it's got some pink, and the next one, it got like orange in it, so it's a bit warmer. Third one is North. So far, this is my favorite, my go-to. And I know there is not much difference, but I would say North is kind of like a balanced color between these two. It's not as pink Himalayan, but it's not as orange as Tundra. The last one for bolder looks much darker than the other three. Right away, you think these two are maybe the darkest, and yeah, they are the darkest actually, but Tundra doesn't look as dark in real life as Echo Valley, and Echo Valley is very cold. Right away, you don't even see much difference. They seem so similar, and they are. In the series of lip glaze for Kaleidos, they come one after another. It's nude 9, nude 10, nude 11, nude 12. You don't have to go with something like that. You can always go with a different vault, and also you can create your own vault. They have bundles where you can pick 4 different shades and then pick a tin for every vault. They have a different design, so you can choose a design, you can choose your own favorite shades. Price point is reasonable, honestly. For this kind of quality, oh my god, it's super reasonable. The next thing was pretty exciting. It came in a box like this. I saved some boxes just to share with you how good the design is. The way it feels, so smooth. This is one of their highlighters, yellow highlighter, and this one is on me right now. If you can see any like goldish, yeah, I think here it's called Solar Sailor. They also have 2 that are more expensive, but they're also duochromes. The next thing I got was this blush, Kaleidos Mono Blush Joyride. Cruelty-free vegan product. By the way, Kaleidos are cruelty-free, even though many people, once they hear that they're a Chinese brand, right away they feel like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get it because it's definitely not cruelty-free in China. But I read on the Kaleidos website, and I'm going to recheck that information again, but I read that right now they don't have to do that if they meet some of the conditions. Apparently, Kaleidos meets those conditions and they don't have to test their products on animals, so they are cruelty-free and they are vegan as well. Right, so exceptionally smooth and fine. This blush delivers a soft matte blush sweet beyond imagination. I would agree with every word. First of all, if you are into like aesthetically pleasing makeup product, look at this. You open and inside you can see design as well. Personally, don't really like textile packaging. I don't know why, but this one still looks very beautiful, very nice to the touch. The only thing I don't really like is this. It looks kind of cheap, to be honest. Don't do this. This gives me 2000 Chinese market fake Gucci. I saw a lot of stuff like this on a Chinese market when I used to live in China. So yeah, I don't really like that, but overall the design is beautiful. And then you open, you can, you know, hold it like this. You've got a mirror. Here it says Kaleidos, so we can just take this one out. Joyride, I thought it would be such an interesting shade to have in a collection, even though I'm more into like fresh pinky coral blush shades. This was the only product that I was like, I really love it, but the color, I just can't fall in love with it. I don't know. It's a good color. I don't really like it on myself. It is good quality. It is super blendable. It's very easy to apply. Could be like a good continuation of your bronzer. Kind of gives you this sun-kissed look. I would like to share this one as well. This is Tone Activator Eye Primer. It's really good. Definitely recommend. And this is the palette that I got from Kaleidos. So now this line is discontinued. They are not going to produce it anymore. This is Futurism, and they used to have different ones, I think like more than 6 maybe even, because this one is Futurism 6 Lunar Lavender, but they had other color stories. On their website this still is available, and there are other 2 with like mint orange story and nude story. It says that it's actually pressed pigment. They don't recommend it to use it. You shouldn't use it around your eyes because it can tint your skin, and it also can cause irritation. Decide for yourself. If you are, like me, okay with those risks, then you can use it. But if you're not okay, just buy something that is, again, pressed pigment. I believe gives you the brightest colors, but they are not recommended for use around the eye area. Let's open it up. Beautiful packaging. Opens up like this. Comes in the paper first. And then we see the palette. The only thing that I didn't like about this is that it came with plastic that was covering the shade like this, so you can know the names. But then, like, I took it out because I was too excited to like try them on. And now I don't know which one is which, because you can put them like this, and then this one is called Nocturnal, or you can swap, and now this one is Nocturnal. Such a little thing, but you know, I like how most brands, they just write the names of the shades next to the refills, or at least make a little picture on the back of the palette, or like somewhere else on, even, I don't know, yeah, on the back of a palette, if they don't want to write the names next to refills. And I personally enjoy having names for each eyeshadow. At least put it somewhere else, so the person who is so obsessed with this can always refer to that and get all the needed information there. Anyways, that's the only rent that I had. The palette is beautiful. I have it today on my eyes. And I do think that this is very high quality palette. This shade might give you a little bit of trouble. I don't know if it's the eye primer that I didn't apply properly or maybe something else, but today I had a bit of a difficult time blending it out. Otherwise, whenever I try to put this and this on my upper lid, these blend perfect. This one as well. And these shimmers are amazing. So this one is duochrome. You see it as blue on my eyes. It also kind of like blue, but actually sometimes if I turn, I can see that it's just purple. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a lighter shimmer. It looks very nice towards the inner corner of your eye. And on my inner corner, I actually put some of highlighter as well to make it even brighter. Yeah, I think you can see. You can see it. These shades are very good quality. They are blendable. They will stay on your eyes for a long time. They're long lasting. They're just beautiful colors. And you get one duochrome to make it interesting. Definitely want to buy more eyeshadow palettes from Kaleidos. I like this brand. So now let's talk about something that is much cheaper than Kaleidos, even though I don't think Kaleidos is expensive. But again, some would consider it a luxury Chinese brand. Not so much because of the price point, but because of the quality. Now, let's move on to something much cheaper. So I do understand that some people are against Shein because they are against fast fashion, and I understand. I also try not to buy too much. But I like Shein for having such a big variety of products at a very good price point. You don't have to like go in different stores. If you need little things for your apartment, for your wardrobe, for your kitchen, you can get them all on Shein. On Shein also, you can purchase makeup. And first I was really doubtful because I was like, what kind of quality you can get there? Some of their products are super bargain basement. So I was quite skeptical about buying anything. On Shein you can buy different makeup, but most represented brand there is SHEGLAM, which sounds very similar to Shein. I don't know, but I think they are the same thing or like connected, right? Yeah, so I decided to try and get something from SHEGLAM because at least they say that they have safe ingredients, they are cruelty-free and vegan, I think, as well. So one thing I got from SHEGLAM is the freckle pen. And I used it a couple of times so far and I like it. I don't know if it's worth talking about the quality with freckle pens. To me, they're all the same, only the colors are different. You just have to get used to it. This one is in shade Fawn, which is, I would say, cooler brown, quite natural. And then I decided September is the month before October and October is the month of Halloween. So I really wanted to try something from Collab so I can maybe like later use it for cosplay or something like that. I decided to purchase something from Harry Potter collaboration with SHEGLAM. I decided to go for one of the palettes, Hufflepuff palette. I mean, I enjoyed using it. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're interested in the look I created with this palette, check out the video. Cool palette. The lip mask. I lost the spatula, but it comes with spatula as well. Just a normal lip mask. Smell is kind of chemical. I wouldn't recommend if you want to buy it for the actual use. I don't think you will get a kick out of using it every day. If you just want something from the Harry Potter collaboration, something that looks, focus please, something that looks, well, like this, like a magic cauldron, you should buy it. Quite cheap and it's cute. Lip gloss, which is called Polyjuice Potion Magic Elixir Lip Gloss. And again, it has very nice style. I've used it a couple of times. But again, really love the applicator here, by the way. I think it's made of silicone. Again, the smell. The smell is the only thing that irks me. I also got some things from the collaboration with Corpse Bride. I love the movie, even though I have my own questions about it. Obviously, it's an old movie now, and I don't even remember when I watched it for the first time, but I was a teenager, and I remember, even though being a teenager and being like super dramatic and everything, I still thought that the movie... there was something off about it. And later I understood why. It's just such a weird story, you know, like what's the name of the main character, Victor? I just like didn't, you know, understand like why two women, one alive and one dead, were like fighting for his attention so much when he's, I mean, like he's a good boy, but he's not even a man. Like he's very like sensitive, so scared of doing things, and even when he does things in the end, it just takes him so much to gather that courage. And maybe I'm just being judgmental, but I was just like, why these girls are fighting for him so much? I still loved it because I'm a big fan of Tim Burton and I love that aesthetics. Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite animated movie. I just didn't really like the story. I didn't understand it. Like maybe I didn't understand it, so maybe you can tell me what you think. But anyways, the aesthetic is beautiful, and I understand why every year still girls do Corpse Bride cosplay, because it's just a really great aesthetic. So one thing that I got from them was the palette textile over it. So again, not my favorite type of packaging, and here as well it's kind of done in a cheap way, cut off and not very well. But what do we have inside? So inside we got the palette with the mirror and beautiful ornaments, but let me show you the palette. Obviously, I was trying it out for myself, but I was very careful with this refill. I'm not sure if this skeleton is going to come off. By the way, they have the names, right, for the shades, and they're so fun. This one is Land of the Dead. They've got the names of the main characters: Victoria, Victor, Emily. The color story is quite interesting, but I had such difficult time doing a look with this eyeshadow. I haven't succeeded yet. In this palette, I'm definitely interested in this one because it also looks like a duochrome. Right now I'm looking at it and I see purple, but here it appears blue. Definitely interesting. I mean, it does look like bright blue, like bright dark blue, but I think if you turn it in a certain way, it will appear purple. I don't know if you can see that. And another one that I really liked here is, I can't read it though, this shade over here. A very beautiful metallic, so smooth, like a liquid metal, like mercury, you know? Oh, by the way, excuse me, my calluses, this is from the pull-up bar. These two shades alone are so stunning, and they also have really cool blending shades, taupe shades. They've got a very dark blue and black, dark taupe, and some other shimmers that are just okay. Let's try Victoria. Yeah, still interesting, right? It's kind of like a pigeon color. Is it duochrome? No, not really. And let's try butterflies. I would say butterflies is the most boring one. Yeah, so these three, but still like beautiful, right? What about the matte? Victor, it's very classic gray. By the way, a lot of fallout. Kaleidos, you don't get much fallout. Even when I'm trying to swatch it, it just crumbles. This one is just gray. Yeah, so it's this one, Barkis, and now I'm trying Van Dirt over here. These two are quite interesting. This one is okay. I like the palette. I just think that the quality is not that good. If you are ready to spend, quite a lot of time trying to get something out of this palette, then buy it. Again, if you're a big fan of Corpse Bride, buy it, and you might be much better than me at applying eyeshadow, so maybe you'll be able to create different looks. To be honest, there are so many eyeshadow palettes that I try for the very first time. I don't know what I'm going into, but they work for me. And this one didn't. So what else did I get from SHEGLAM? Oh, and Corpse Bride is Everlasting Love liquid lipstick. I already forgot because I got it like a while ago and I haven't tried all of the things yet. SHEGLAM, Corpse Bride, Tim Burton, beautiful packaging. Emily, there is another shade, but I decided to go with the main character. Quite bright pink, which is usually not the color that I wear on my lips. Let's do this sniff test. Oh, this actually smells really nice, finally! Because I thought like maybe all SHEGLAM lip products smell awful. Sorry. Ethereal Glow Lip Balm in its own box. Oh, wow. Like the ring, yeah, because it's about wedding. Oh, wait, I can take it off. I can take it off and I can put it on. Wow, and it has the, it says something on the inside. With this hand, I lift your sorrows. So that's from the movie, right? Yeah, I think you can adjust it, but I don't know how yet. I'll figure it out. Cool, like you get like a little present like this, a little merch. And this is the lip balm. Oh my God, it smells absolutely horrible. It's just not something I would wanna next to my mouth. Love this, love the merch, love the design again, but no, I pass. I'm not gonna use it on my lips. The last thing, again, like I already forgot what I bought. Beaming Butterfly Highlighter. Highlighter, Beaming Butterfly. I don't know why they decided to change the order of words and write it 2 times. Bizarre. Ooh, wow. I feel like a kid every time I get something like this. It has the picture from the movie of Victor and Emily. There are butterflies. Let me swatch next to Emily lipstick. I think it has transparent base or like just a little bit of white in its base. It has like a very subtle blue shine to it. Just a very subtle bluish color of the red. Okay, I like it. Now I want to smell everything. Maybe it's not good for me. That's all I got from SHEGLAM. Let's move on. All right, let's move on to products that I purchased from different brands. There are like 1 or 2 products from one brand here. At the end, I'm going to tell you about the Halloween collection, Halloween bundle. So I got many different things from different brands as well. Some of them are Korean brands. So let's start with ROM&ND. I think that ROM&ND is a Korean brand. It says vegan, doesn't say cruelty free. Hopefully it's also cruelty-free lip matte pencil. And my favorite thing whenever I see anything with Sanrio, especially Kuromi, yeah, I only care about Kuromi, I don't care about other characters, I would get it right away, is lip gloss, I believe. Yes, it's right here. Dewy Full Water Tint Custard Mauve. You can see Kuromi here. Nice tint, not overwhelming at all, but gives very cute color to your lips. I wear it all the time, to be honest, by the way. It doesn't smell like anything. And to be honest, like, there's like some on my nose. I'd rather not have any smell at all than have like very bad chemical smell. The lip pencil, I didn't like that much because of the color, not because of the quality. I think quality for these brands really good, like Korean brands. That's why everybody is so obsessed with them now. This comes in this kind of shape, which is unusual for a lip pencil, but oh well. I think it's good to blur out contour of your lips because that's something they like doing in Korean makeup, or because it's very light for me. It's even a bit lighter than Kuromi tint. This one comes in Tenderly Peach. So because it's lighter, what I would do is also maybe use it as lipstick. You know, if I'm using like a darker lipstick, I create a very nice gradient in the center of my lips. So I'm definitely gonna use this one. And then I got some lip products from Etude, Korean brand. Gotta say, they have stylish designs. We have glow tint and matte tint. Glow tint in Chilling Red, so this one. And then matte tint in Woody Pink. Each of these lines has big variety of colors, and the names are quite interesting. So this one is matte. Beautiful. Matches the package. Beautiful packaging. I really love having it in my bag. Always reach for it when I'm getting ready and I want to like quickly put something that is not too overwhelming on my lips. I definitely go for these. This is also from Etude brown eyeliner, and it's good. It dries fast, but not too fast, applies easily. I like the applicator, and it lasts. Another thing that I got from a Korean makeup brand, this one is not very well known. It's called Hince. Hince. I really love their packaging, their style, very minimalist. And when I saw this shade, I fell in love with it. I'm surprised, but I'm not loving it. For me, Korean products, I can't go wrong. Makeup or skincare, I go for it when I don't want to risk. I know that the quality will be there, or like the color will be there, but not with this one. The quality is good. I still like the color. It's beautiful, but it's so subtle on your cheeks. I would use it over something else. I would definitely go with creamy blush first to actually apply some color, and then go with this one to add subtle shine, especially if you don't like highlighter. I still like it, I'm just not loving it. So again, this is Hince in the shade Mellow. It says you can apply it obviously as eyeshadows. They are quite creamy, but not too creamy, and the texture and the quality is good, but you can barely see it. They're just not pigmented. Maybe that's my beef with it. I forgot to mention this one from SHEGLAM, the Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. So when you open it like this, you get the setting powder for your face. If you open it like this, still have the plastic here, you get the setting powder for your under eye area. Didn't really like the under eye because I think it doesn't apply very smoothly, kind of emphasize the texture, and if you have like wrinkles or just some kind of texture under your eyes, it's going to make it even more visible. But the setting powder is fine. Let's move on to another brand. Actually, I purchased quite a few products from them, but because they are so cheap, probably the cheapest brand here, Focalure. This is a Chinese brand, and also I got the setting powder, which I really like, and I like that it's not too big and you can take it with you anywhere. That's what I do. Blurs out the texture pretty well. From Color as well, I got this palette, and to be honest, I thought it was brow palette. Then I realized it was eyeshadow palette, but you can use it for your brows. I tried it. I didn't like the way these colors looked on me. They looked quite dirty and not expensive at all. Like, you know, there could be expensive brown, stylish brown, and cheap brown. So these are kind of cheap looking. I didn't really like it. It's a 4-pan eyeshadow palette, BR02. Pass. I got this lip gloss to give the lips this glossy look. Haven't tried it yet. And this one just for the packaging, but I didn't realize it would have this kind of writing on it. Makes this whole package look so much worse. Overall, it's pretty beautiful. Even this one is okay. It's okay to have a brand, but this one, what kind of font is it? What kind of font? Anyways, quite bright. Not my color. I tried it a few times and it's okay. Color Lasting Dewy Lip Cream. Has very subtle smell. I think orange. What else do I have? Oh, forgot to talk about this one. Also from Etude. So from Etude, basically I bought quite a few products. This is Brow Fixer. Doesn't have any color, but it looks like it has color. Or maybe it has like just a tiny bit. It's quite strong, just not very strong for my eyebrows. Nothing can hold my brows anyways. It's Bare Edge Brow Fixer. I also got myself glitter primer from NYX, lip oil from Lamel. If you can see, there is some other stuff in it already. It's because I used it. I like it. I like Lamel products. I think they have good quality. Extra strong, Fix It Like a Boss transparent brow fixing gel. I think it's a bit stronger than the one from Etude House. Very good applicator. And from Essence, I also got this one for my eyebrows. It's a precise brown brow pen. Over here, quite thin, easy to apply, but still need to get used to it. Another brand that I discovered, and again, because I'm an amateur, I'm not like super professional when it comes to makeup, I just like it. And recently, because I'm getting more and more into it, I'm discovering new brands. So I discovered Kaleidos, I discovered Odensai, which I'm going to talk about a bit later. But I also discovered ColourPop. Another thing is like why I'm discovering all these brands maybe so late. You can't buy them in Thailand. And in Thailand, they also have import taxes and duties, which are such a headache. I remember still when you couldn't buy American Eagle, if you know, it's just like a clothing brand, and I like some stuff from them. So I remember when I moved to Thailand and I really wanted to buy something from American Eagle, but they didn't have any stores here yet. Now they have them. I decided, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, order from their website. I ordered and I had to pay almost like double price. They calculated the import taxes and duties, and they were almost as much as the products themselves. Super unreasonable. So I said to myself, okay, never ever will I order something from abroad while I'm in Thailand. And then when I was like starting getting more and more into makeup, I wanted to get something from Kaleidos. You can buy Kaleidos on Shopee or Lazada, but you never know like if they are authentic. So I really wanted to get something from their website. I read that if you order something online from abroad, if it's under 1,500 baht, then you're exempt from import duties or taxes. I decided, okay, I'm gonna try. But with Kaleidos, I also went a little bit more because I wanted to see how much will I have to pay if I go over 1,500 baht. And apparently there is trade agreement between China and Thailand, and that's why if you order something from China, it's not taxed. But then I ordered from ColourPop. On the website, I always go to shipping information and I read about the policies that they have there. And on Kaleidos, they said that like all the taxes and duties are included in the price that you pay at the checkout. So I was like, okay, let's see then. And they also say if you have to pay something upon the delivery, then please let us know, send us the receipt, and we will reimburse you for that. But then like with ColourPop, which is the next brand I'm going to talk about, a well-known brand from Los Angeles, so like you have to order from the US, just like American Eagle. So I decided to, you know, comply with the rules and go under 1,500 so I don't get taxed. And yes, it arrived. I didn't have to pay anything, but I am going to try to go a little bit over the limit when I buy something from them next time to see like how much. With Thailand and this import taxes and duties, it could be quite complicated. Different type of product is taxed differently. With clothing, it's 30%. With beauty and makeup, I think it's 5%. I'm learning. I'm on my learning journey. Something from ColourPop, not too much. I got myself a bronze stick. I have it today. I know with this light and in camera it looks very orangey and I don't really like it. In an electric light it looks very cute. So I think like this is very nice if you either don't apply too much like I did, because I thought like camera is going to eat so much color. If you don't apply too much, it looks pretty nice, pretty natural. Or if you apply it more when you're going out in the evening time, also looks very nice. I applied here, but not too much. And I think my forehead looks pretty good. Applies easily, even though I heard some complaints about how it applies. But to be honest, like I didn't have any problems with it. And then I decided to buy a vault of lippies, nude colors. I love it, but also like it's a bit overwhelming when you buy something in as a bundle, because especially if it's like the same product, just different colors. These are the lippies that I have. There are so many of them and I'm not gonna swatch them because it's gonna take forever. What I like actually about this bundle is that they obviously have the name of the shade on each one, but they also have the name of the formula, and there are 3 different formulas here. So you get matte, which dries really fast and doesn't feel super nicely on the lips. Coming back to Kaleidos, Kaleidos feels so great, but this one dries your lips. So I would apply some gloss over it or balm so it doesn't feel too dry in 5 minutes. Then they also have cream, which is, yes, very creamy, and so if you use it, feel that your lips are super hydrated, nourished, and there's something creamy on it. Not something that everybody enjoys. I don't really enjoy that feel, but I love the way it looks. And then the last one is the blur, which is like, I still don't understand. To me, it's kind of like matte as well. Let's just apply one blur. This is blur in Unreal and Ink Blot Matte. Well, matte may be a bit drier, so matte, blur. To me, they feel almost the same. Again, ColourPop. It's a lippy pencil in BFF 3, the darkest one. There is BFF and BFF 2. So far, I'm really liking ColourPop, even though some people say, oh my god, they launch something new like every week. We are so tired of them. And the last but not least, I'm so excited to play with it. Halloween Odin's Eye bundle. I purchased almost right away, like right after it launched. But if you were like one of the first ones to buy it, you would also get plush keychains. I didn't get it. I think people went like really crazy about it, and I understand why, because it's so beautiful. This one as well is the first thing I've ever bought from Odin's Eye. I'm discovering all these brands and it's so exciting. Look at this art. I love illustration. And then in a bundle we get 2 palettes and 5 lip products. Let me show you the palettes. So we get Trick or Treat. You probably have seen them, like so many people are talking about them right now. Odin's Eye plus Angelica Trick or Treat palette. And inside we get the mirror, beautiful art, or all around amazing art. Whoever has done it, oh my god, hats off to you, you're amazing. On the back there are names for the shades. We open it. Let's get rid of this one finally. Wow. I'm going to show you the second one. If you haven't seen it yet, see that basically you got the whole rainbow and you don't need any other palettes, but of course you need other palettes. But with these two palettes, there are so many different looks you can create, and that's what I'm gonna do this October. So I decided this is going to be a Halloween present from myself to me. That's how I'm going to celebrate Halloween. This palette is basically more like orangey green, a bit of burgundy. The shimmers are amazing. The names are super fun, like Vampire, Fangs, Deadly, Magic Potion, Cauldron, Crypt Keeper. Let me just show you a few shimmers. One is Mommy's Curse. It doesn't do it any justice. Matte are very easy to apply, and they are kind of like dry but not too dry, and I don't think there is much of fallout. Look at this vibrant Poison, and it's got everything you need for the makeup. So you got Goblin as the shade that you can use to darken any of the look, and you've got Wicked, which is like almost white creamy color, and some other darker or brighter lighter shades. Lots of shimmers. This one also looks so tempting. Like, I would swatch all of them, but there are so many people that have done it already. I'd rather make a video where I do different looks with this palette. Look, oh, kind of like blue. It also can be like really light green, salad green. Oh my god. And then another palette you get is the Little Ghost, which looks more blue, and it's the same art but just done in different colors. Here's the palette. To me, it stood out most. In the first place, amazing names like Haunted House, Boo, Ominous, Licorice, Candy Corn, Magical, Cobweb. Same idea. Lots of darker shades to deepen the look, lots of lighter, brighter shades to make it more fun, many beautiful shimmers. Boo is this like rosy shimmer. I think it's duochrome. Yeah. Ominous is just such a vibrant purple shimmer. Look at that. Let's try this orange. Formulas are different. This one is creamier than the other matte that I tried. Let's try Screech. Screech is like coral. Ooh, metallic. Yeah, oh, beautiful. Besides the beautiful palettes, you get 5 different products. They all come in boxes like this. Very cute. So we've got 2 matte, 2 shines, and 1 glow. Right now, by the way, I'm wearing Spectral. And I would say this is one of my favorite lip products I've ever tried. Honestly, like, I can wear it every day. I'm not gonna get tired because it's kind of like gloss, but it has a right amount of pigment, and it doesn't, like, I don't really feel it on my lips. I just feel like that my lips are not dry, they're well taken care of, and they just, when I look at myself, I can see like beautiful color. But let's quickly swatch, and that will be it for today. So this is the Shine Spectral. Maybe, yeah, I'm not gonna swatch it, but look at this. So cute. This gradient. This one is one of the matte Swamp Fog. So it's kind of nude, but quite orangey. Another matte color is Shadow Creature. I love the names. I don't wear colors like that usually, but I will wear this color because to me it seems very interesting. Shine Quicksand, which just has a little bit of a, you know, this like mustardy finish, but again, it to add shine to your lips more than anything else. And Radioactive Glow, very sheer color to it. If you want even less pigment than this, then you can go with this one. Yeah. That's it for today. September turned out to be a great month for me to learn about many different brands, and I know like it's kind of silly that I'm only learning about them right now if I like makeup so much. There are some reasons for that. First of all, I would say that I used to be a classy Sephora girl who doesn't like to look for makeup. She likes to come to one place and get it. Sephora, it's quite easy. You go, you buy, you come back home. Also, with Thailand, sometimes it's difficult to buy stuff from abroad, but I'm learning that it's not as bad for the makeup products, so I'm gonna be ordering more. ColourPop, I like it. I'm gonna buy more from them. Oden's Eye and Kaleidos are probably my favorite brands now. I love the formulation for their products. I love the packaging, outstanding colors, amazing texture. Everything is great. Like, I have nothing negative that I can say about Odin's Eye or Kaleidos. I also like the products that I bought from the Korean brands like ROM&ND. I like their glosses, their lip product. Etude is a good brand. They have good products for the eyes, for the lips. I'm gonna try their foundation or other face product. What else? And Hints. Yeah, I want to try. I'm curious about trying more products from them. However, this one, I like it, but it didn't impress me as much as I thought it would. Oh yeah, and SHEGLAM. I was pleasantly surprised with the quality and with the colors. I gotta say though, if I have to create a look and I see Odin's Eye palette and I see like SHEGLAM palette line there, yeah, I would opt for Odin's Eye for sure. But if I like the collaboration, I would definitely buy more products from SHEGLAM. Otherwise, I will only purchase from them if they have something that other brands don't have. This month is going to be all about playing with this makeup that I bought. So thank you for your company. And that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.